we have from our good friend, our good Muslim friend here.
Excuse my bad breath, man. It's killing me.
I actually love part of this here. So he says, Jesus does not say he is God.
This guy again.
You are reading into it. He was sent by God. If he was God, he would say it. This is the part I love. It's his job as a messenger to be clear. Jesus says to worship the one and only God. I love that part. It's his job as a messenger to be clear. You know why I love that part, Sam? You know, I love the part. It's his job as a messenger to be clear. Because if Islam is true, Jesus is one of the 3 worst communicators to ever exist. Allah is the, according to Islam, according to what Muslim apologists tell us, Allah is the worst communicator ever, right? So he says things like, fight those who do not believe. We go to Muslims. What does Allah mean when he says, fight those who do not believe? Oh, he means only fight in self-defense. Oh, really? That's what he means? What does he mean when he says if your wife gets out of line, you think she's going to rebel against you, you warn her, then you banish her to a separate bed, and then you beat her? What does he mean by that? Oh, you know, he means you tap her lightly with a toothbrush. Well, why did he say beat? Why didn't he say tap her lightly with a toothbrush? So we just go down the line. We find out Allah is just an absolutely horrible, horrible, horrible communicator. He has some sort of cosmic Tourette syndrome where he's trying to say one thing, but he keeps blurting out all these horrible things that he doesn't mean to say, right? So that's Allah. He's a horrible communicator. But then we go to Allah. We go to Allah's prophet, and we find out he's almost as bad. Muhammad's almost as bad. Muhammad's trying to say, guys, love everyone, live in peace with everyone. He keeps blurting out, I've been commanded to fight people until they say that there's no God but Allah and that I'm his messenger, right? He keeps saying all of these horrible things that he just doesn't mean. But then we get to Jesus, Sam, and we find out Jesus, according to Islam, is almost as bad as Allah and Muhammad. Why? Well, Jesus is going down the line saying things like, the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. What does he mean when he says that he's come to give his life as a ransom for many? Oh, what he means is he's just come to preach Islam and try to
follow the Torah.
Yeah, that's all that's what he means there. What does he mean when he repeatedly says that he's going up to Jerusalem where he's going to be killed, and that after he's been killed, he's going to rise again from the dead? Oh, he means that Islam is true and that you shouldn't believe in the resurrection. And so we just go down the list of all these things that Jesus is saying. And people keep misinterpreting him, right? His followers keep bowing down and worshiping him. Why? Because he's making claims that no mere human being should make and confirming his claims with miracles. So they keep bowing down and worshiping him. And it never occurs to Jesus, who's supposed to be clear. It's his job as a messenger to be clear. It never occurs to Jesus to say, whoa, you came to the wrong conclusion there, Budro. Oh, notice all these times that people actually pick up stones to stone him to death for blasphemy. It never crosses his mind to say, whoa, what are you guys doing there, man? Oh, you thought when I said before Abraham was, I am, you thought I was claiming to be some sort of divine figure? No. At his trial, when he claims to be the divine Son of Man from Daniel 7, and they rip their robes and they say, we've heard the blasphemy, he's worthy of death. It never crosses his mind to say, whoa, you guys thought I was claiming to be the divine Son of Man from Daniel 7? No, I'm just claiming to be a prophet. I'm just going around telling people to believe in one God. Guess what, guys? First century Jews were some of the most diehard monotheists the world had ever seen. If the Muslim view of Jesus is correct, and Jesus is just walking around going, believe in one God, guys. Believe in one God. Everyone believe in one God here. Why would they have objected? Why would they have been upset about that at all? What do we find in actual history? Everywhere he went, by the time Jesus was finished, there were 2 types of people. There were people who were saying, we have to kill this man for blasphemy. And there were those who were bowing down and worshiping him as Lord. If Jesus was just saying, hey, believe in one God, I'm just here, I'm just sent by God to proclaim monotheism. If that's what he did, and by the end of his ministry, everyone is either bowing down and worshiping him as Lord, or they're accusing him of blasphemy, then according to our Muslim friends, Jesus is the 3rd worst communicator in all of history, right after Allah and Muhammad.
He's so bad that Allah has to send him back to correct the misunderstanding that Jesus communicated.
Mari ikut Yesus. Mari ke jalan yang benar. Tuhan berkati.